So you had I felt like energetic performance tonight. How did you feel it went?
I felt it went really well. You know, it was a little, like I said, a little jarring catching the package that led into the performance just because it was a bit emotional, and that took a few seconds to get over while I was starting the song. So technically, it probably wasn't my best, but the energy of it really just raises, you know, my energy to a whole other place, and I felt like I did just fine.
They're playing mind games with you, or emotional mind games, when they show your family.
Man. It wouldn't be a reality TV show if they didn't lay that out there at some point, you know.
I mean, you and I have talked about how they've done those kind of drama-filled moments where, like last time, they didn't really let on as to what song you were singing. So those kind of moments are par for the course with these kinds of shows.
For sure.
So, how do you feel about the whole Christina thing right now? Because it feels like even though you are kind of proving her wrong every week and that you have more than one dimension, she keeps kind of finding these ways to put these little jabs in, and it's like,
get hologram Tupac.
Is there any way?
Honestly, I don't know. At this point, I don't know. It's more of like you know, like just sucks the life out of the show.
Yeah.
Personally, like as a viewer of the show, I would be like, really, you know, as well. I don't know. I feel like the coaches have such a tough decision here, you know, that they all seem to be really respectful of each other's, you know, load here. Now that they, you know, to contemplate this. So for her to go to another coach to help kind of.
Thank you so much.
I mean, the truth is I don't disagree with it. I mean, I rarely disagree with Christina, to be honest with you. Maybe about the whole Britney cover band thing. That was a big question mark. But I think the world of Katrina, and I think she's fantastic, and I think Adam has every right, and definitely should consider it. At the same time, I know Adam, I know he knows Katrina's awesome, you know? Like, I know that's why he was so invested in the song and making sure we had the right decision. So it was kind of an insult to him, and I kind of took that personally on his behalf, you know? Like, really? You're going to tell me, you're going to state the obvious just to, like,
never mind.
Discredit my boy here? I don't know. It was weird, and I'm just as confused as anyone where it stems from and why.
Yeah, I mean, it has felt a little bit pointed and a little bit awkward.
It's just not okay. I mean, like I said, I don't mind the criticism, the constructive criticism, preferably, but you know, like I wouldn't have signed up for this if I wasn't willing to take my lumps, and especially from her and the four of them. Like, okay, you're there for a reason, and I get that, and I'm up here for a reason, and I get that. Okay.
No matter what.
Modesty aside, it's like it's to a point now where
it's like not even. You don't say it.
Like maybe she's revealing her hand, or maybe she's just you know just trying to. I don't know. hard to speculate.
Yeah. Well, given how much you set the internet abuzz last week, did you feel extra pressure with this week? Okay, we gotta do something different, something completely special, something, etc., etc.
Yeah, we definitely felt like I don't know if it was pressure, but we definitely felt the responsibility. You know, we tapped into something really special last week, and we had to build upon that. You know, it wasn't time to retreat and go do something quiet, and you know, it was time to like, no, let's give them some more of that. A different version of that, but yeah, same intensity, same excitement, and I think we did it.
Yeah. Well, how much did the competition aspect of the show really kind of play into your mind when you're on stage? Did you realize that there's only one of us is coming out of this, or do you kind of just get in that performance bubble and not let it penetrate that?
Yeah, it's not so much the competition, it's in terms of me versus Katrina, you know, like that doesn't really weigh in there, you know. Tonight, I'm sure I'll be like, well, you know, and then tomorrow when we got to stand up there together and he's got to spit out the numbers and figures and stuff, that's not going to be fun, you know, either way it goes, it's just not, no one looks forward to that, but, no, tonight it was more about galvanizing my place with America, you know, win or lose, again, like, let them see what I'm capable of, if I'm unleashed to do it, you know, and hopefully that translates into votes for tomorrow, but I really wanted to show people what I was capable of, and a different side of me, another dimension.
Yes, indeed. Are you a little bit worried or apprehensive as to what percentages Adam will be doling out?
I'm not worried about it. I would love it if he went 50-50 and let America just deal with it. But, you know, we'll see. He may feel like I may have some kind of advantage going into it and really want to level the playing field by giving her extra points and me fewer, and hopefully, I don't know. Going based off of last year, seeing what he did, he was the one coach that went drastically in one direction. But again, he'd be the first to tell you because there's no way in the world he was going to let Javier not win, at least become a finalist. This year, totally different story. You know, I'm sure he'd be the first to tell you that as well. It's like, dude, I mean, Katrina's incredible, and I feel like I've done a really great job this year. But every team is like, how do you even begin to decide? Like Christina, Chris Mann, Lindsay, Jamar, Juliet. Like, I don't envy anyone.
No.